Hi, welcome. Excuse me. This is a video on how to factor out the greatest common factors at the highly proficient level. We've got this problem 30x to the fifth minus 36x to the fourth plus 12x squared. And I'm going to look at the variables first. Once again, we've got at least two x's in each of these. And so if you think about this way, I've got 5 here, there's 5, 4 here, there's 4, and here's 2. They all have at least 2. So that's what they have in common. These have additionally a couple more, and these have 3 more here. And so as far as the GCF goes, on the variable part, it's going to be x squared. So then we're going to consider the numbers. We'll go over here to the side. I'm going to put 30, negative 36, and 12. And then I'm going to divide them all by this. Look at the prime factors. Prime numbers. The prime numbers here are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and so on. But that'll get us started here. 2, we'll go into all of them because they're all even. 2 goes into 30 15 times. 2 goes into 36 18, since it's negative 18. And then 2 goes into 12 6. Now, 15 is no longer even, so 2 won't go into all of them. So, but I see that they're all multiples of 3, so 3 will. And 3 goes into 15 5 times. 3 goes into negative 18, that would be negative 6. And 3 goes into 6, 2. Both 5 and 2 are prime, and so there's no longer anything other than 1 that will go into all of them. So I stop there and take my 2 times 3, which is 6. And so my greatest common factor is 6x squared. And so then I can write this as a product of the greatest common factor, 6x squared, times 5, which was with a 30, so that's 5 and the 3 x's, or 5x cubed. And then minus 6, and that was the negative 36. It had 2 x's, so 2 x's. And then the 2, so that's plus 2. And it was with the 12x. It was with 12, and so that was 12x squared. We took out both of those x's, so there's not going to be an x by that one, and that would be our final answer. But if I wanted to do the check, if I take 6 times 5 is 30, and x squared times x cubed is x to the fifth. So that's good. And then 6 times negative 6 would be negative 36. And then the x squared times this should have just been written as x squared instead of xx. We'll write that as x squared, sorry. So 6 times negative 6, negative 36, and then x squared times x squared is x to the fourth. And so that's good. We already know our greatest common factor is good here. So that's the same as that. And then finally here, 6x squared times 2. 6 times 2 is 12. With the x squared makes it 12x squared. And so 6 squared times 5x cubed minus 6x squared plus 2. That's our final answer.